Let's not waste any time and go straight to the results centre in Pretoria now, where Michael Appel is standing by with the latest on the results that have been trickling through. Now, Michael, just over 315,000 votes have been counted. How is it looking at the ROC? Or was it just too early to tell at this point?
A very good morning to you, Rafil. Well, that number has just been updated. It's just moved to 356,000, almost 356,500 votes. And that was updated just about 4 minutes ago. So the national results have changed slightly. The ANC remains at the top of the leaderboard with 177,000 votes cast in its favor, followed by the Democratic Alliance at 112. And the Red Berets with 22,406. Interestingly, the Freedom Front Plus, with those 356,000 odd votes counted at the moment, is in at fourth place with close to 17,000 votes. The province that remains in the lead with the most amount of votes counted is the Eastern Cape, where the ANC is still putting in a very strong showing at close to 68,000 votes there, followed by the Democratic Alliance, close to 15,500, and the Economic Freedom Fighters close to 6,000. The UDM coming in fourth place in the Eastern Cape. An interesting situation developing in Gauteng, where so much of the talk has been about the coalition politics that's going to need to develop in this province. The ANC, last time we spoke at 2 o'clock, the Democratic Alliance was just pupping the ANC in terms of votes cast in its favor. That has changed quite a fair amount now. The ANC slightly out ahead at 10,000, just over 10,000 votes in Gauteng, followed by the Democratic Alliance close to 7,500, and then the Red Berets at just over 3,000. Once again, the Freedom Front Plus emerging as the fourth most prominent party in Gauteng. KwaZulu-Natal similarly looking quite interesting. The ANC, unsurprisingly, doing well there. Just over 9,000. The DA in second place there, 2,700 roughly. And the IFP, once again, of course, many parts of KwaZulu-Natal known as IFP strongholds, doing quite well there, close to 2,000 votes. I did try to speak to some of the parties here. Obviously, it being 3 in the morning, there are a couple of stragglers here. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi from the Economic Freedom Fighters, I did try to get him here with me. He just said at this point in time, with just over 5% of the votes cast, it is simply too early, and he's rather hesitant to start speaking about which provinces are going to look like growth provinces for them. But I can tell you that the Northwest continues to be an interesting case. That is the one province, the one and only province in South Africa where the Red Berets are the official opposition. So things are looking good for them there at the moment. But as I said, valid votes cast that have been counted by the IEC, just over 356,000. We'll give you another update at 4 o'clock.